gentlemen, this is your post-game report here on DRW Radio 97. We are just moments removed from Renegades Way Night 2, and oh my god, the fans are still cheering. We are in the back area away from the crowd so we can actually hear ourselves think. But I am here, and I will be getting interviews from TJ Shadows, from Stoner, from Miguel Roderick, from our special guest VTech from Key Morbid, from the returning Justin Blackwood. I will be getting interviews from Brian King and from Alex Cross. But first, welcome to DRW Radio 97. This, like I said, is the post-game report from Renegades Way Night 2. And what a beautiful show it was. Sid Foster and Chris Knox took on the Technical Catastrophe, where Foster would turn on Knox, costing them the match. Technical Catastrophe, now known as Omega Level, still the DRW Tag Team Champions. Then we saw the debut of the world's most wanted laying Knox out with the rolling elbow and challenging Omega Level for the tag team titles. Then it was Chris DeLeon versus Torrance Banks in the Lions Den match for the HLPW Universal title and for the last spot in the once-in-a-lifetime ladder match. After a few minutes of action, DeLeon tapped out Torrance Banks to the triangle choke. So still, your HLPW Universal Champion, Chris DeLeon. Then it was a war. It was a war, ladies and gentlemen. Arceus went toe-to-toe with the god himself, Chris Zero. And what a war it was. After interference from J.M. Domingo on his return, Justin Blackwood, Arceus did what everybody said was impossible, and he dethroned the king, picking up the win tonight, and what was a huge win. Then it was the momentous, the historic once-in-a-lifetime ladder match where, after an MR 20 feet through a table, Miguel would climb the ladder to success and become Mr. Once-in-a-Lifetime. Then Alex Cross and Stoner would go toe-to-toe for both the International and DRW title. But mid-match, after they threw everything at each other, after a Stone Fury from the top rope which laid both men out, Miguel Roderick, after the announcement of the new commissioner being Jim Foster, Jim would make his first act of business to make history, having Miguel Roderick cash in at Renegades Way. Miguel would pick his champion mid-match. We thought he was going to cash on the International Champion after he laid Alex out with an MR, but no, it gets better than that. He MR'd Stoner mid-ring and then pinned him 1, 2, 3, becoming the new DRW Champion and still the International Champion, Alex Cross. But it didn't end there. No, it was a huge match, a battle of champions. The Locked Terror Television Champion TJ Shadows went one-on-one with the undisputed champion Steve Starkiller Smith. And what a match it was, ladies and gentlemen. But after a Shadows over everything and a When Darkness Falls and a simple 3 seconds, TJ Shadows would be your new undisputed champion. Stoner, come over here. Stoner, you just came back from a huge match and you lost your DRW championship. What are your thoughts right now?
If I can actually get this mic to work, it was not the best of nights for me, but at least I know that I have someone holding my title for me, because it just takes a case to just hold things like Miguel did tonight. I would be sad, I would be happy for him, but that would be inflating his ego like everyone is going to do.
Now, Stoner, you say this is a sad night for you, but you heard earlier tonight, moments after your match, that August 5th, live on Rebellion, you will join the likes of Key Morbid, Curtis Strong, Shady Sean McKenzie, and Steve Starkiller Smith in a battle for the HLPW World title. And then, if you were to go on to win that match, August 16th, you will battle the man who will walk out undisputed and DRW champion August 16th for the Elite Championship. Your thoughts?
My thoughts are, out of everyone in that match, they've paved the way for other people, and they've also paved the way for themselves. And I plan on putting on a hell of a show, even though it's not the main event, which half the people in that match should be in the main event. But no, I'm saying this with half of my other opponents near me. I'm gonna win the HOPW championship. And then whoever wins, whether it be my tag team partner or whether it be Miguel Roderick, I'm coming for what's rightfully mine.
Speaking of TJ Shadows, TJ, please come over here, please. TJ, tonight, it was a historic night. Everybody said it could not be done. They said TJ Shadows would never be the DRW Undisputed Champion. You proved them wrong, champ. Tonight, you stand here as Locked Terror Television Champion and Undisputed Champion, and now August 5th, you have a chance to add the DRW title to your accolades. You have a chance as you will go one-on-one with Miguel Roderick August 5th on Rebellion. Your thoughts?
My thoughts are pretty much the same as the thoughts I had going into Renegade's Way. I said night in and night out. I wasn't just winning this title for me, but everyone who paved the way for me. People like Faber, like VTech, like my tag team partner Stoner. I can stand here tonight and say I was a man that walked with gods. And after 3 seconds, I now stand as a god. And I give congratulations where it's due to Miguel, but I'm saying this seeing as he's right across the hall. Miguel, you can bet your ass. When Stoner gets his rematch, it's not going to be against you. It's going to be against me. But tonight, I'm not concerned about what's happening on Rebellion. I'm concerned about tonight, because in DRW, there are shadows over everything.
What a night it was, ladies and gentlemen. Miguel, please join me over here. Miguel, what a night. Last night, in the Mid-South Coliseum, you had a bad night. You lost your chance at the HOPW Universal title. You lost to Chris DeLeon. Tonight, you picked yourself up, you dusted yourself off, you won the once-in-a-lifetime, but it did not stop there. You cashed in on one of the most legendary superstars in this business. You cashed in on Stoner, now you stand here as DRW champion. Was it fluke or was it destiny?
Was it fluke or destiny? Let me tell you something, Connor. This was no fluke. See, Stoner can say that I picked up this win by a steal. You know, buddy. Chris Zero may call you one of the legendary superstars here, but when I look at you, I just see another fucking past of this damn company. You are looking at the freaking present and the future. Helix Cross, you were lucky to walk out with your international championship money, because I could have walked out with both, but I had to pick on one damn title.
I'm lucky.
Shut the fuck up.
All fans joining us now. Joining us now is the international champion Alex Cross, who was robbed of the DRW championship tonight by Miguel Roderick. Alex, explain to us how you feel about this.
Chris, shut the fuck up.
No, Miguel, shut the fuck
Alex,
up.
you shut
Let him talk. Let him talk. No,
No.
I'm not going to shut the fuck up.
I kicked him from the room.
Now, Alex, how do you feel about being robbed of the DRW title, and now how you must watch as Miguel Roderick defends the DRW championship August 5th, and it not being you?
I feel like a man who's worked hard but never gets that promotion. That's how I feel like.
Well, when all sad things happen, Chris Zero has to shine a little light, because August 16th live in Tokyo, Japan at the Tokyo Dome, and the co-main event for the DRW Universal Heavyweight Championship. Chris DeLeon will unify his HOPW Universal title against TJ Shadows, who will be unifying his Locked Terror Television title against you, Alex, who will be unifying your International Championship. How do you feel? What are your thoughts?
It's an honor to be in the ring with those two people. But I'm still going to get on the subject of tonight. Tonight, I walked in, I brought my A game. I even said that
if I lose this match, that it would be the death of me. But I realized something. When a man loses, he gets right back up. And then he gives everyone who stands in his way hell. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get up from this encounter. I'm going to say to Stoner that was a great match. And then I'm going to give everybody hell until I get that title shot back, until I get that opportunity back.
Well, now joining us now is a man who made his presence felt tonight in his DRW return, Justin Blackwood. For those of you who missed tonight's historic event, it was Arceus versus Chris Zero, one of the stiffest brawls in DRW history. Mid-match, Justin Blackwood would make his DRW return, and he would nail Chris Zero with the Impurity Driver. Blackwood, why? Why make your return tonight? Why target Chris Zero?
Because everybody walks around here saying Chris Zero is the god. I proved tonight that I'm just about as good as him, maybe a little better. And I proved to everyone backstage, in the stands, wherever you're watching, that Chris Zero is mortal. And I'm going to prove again that he's mortal when I lay him not for once, but for the second time. And I am going to beat Zero, humiliate Zero, then I'm going to go on to become the DRW Elite Champion, not because everyone else wants me to, but because I say I'm going to.
Fans, what he is talking about and what he is referring to is that August 5th, Justin Blackwood will tag up with Arceus to take on DMG and Chris Zero. If the team of DMG and Chris Zero win, Justin Blackwood is retired. But if the team of Arceus and Justin Blackwood wins, Justin Blackwood gets an Elite Championship shot in the future and a full contract with DRW. Now, joining us now was a woman who had to sit in the crowd tonight, the Ultra Draven champion, Key Morbid Key. You were not medically cleared tonight due to an injury you suffered winning the Ultra Draven championship, but doctors have told us as of tonight you are medically cleared. August 16th, you defend your Ultra Draven championship versus Tyler H. and your in-ring return ever since winning the championship. Your thoughts? She's speechless. That or she just can't find the words right now. Now, I guess we'll move on, Keith. Thank you. Hey, guys, look who walked into the room. Ladies and gentlemen, the celebrity guest of the evening, V-Tech. You watched it all from the crowd.
Yep, I had my cane with me.
How was the show? How was the show?
You know, my legs are getting sore, and I can see why. With all the truly adrenaline-pumping action tonight there was at DRW. It's always more of a fast-paced, evading action. And, I guess you could say that Miguel sure proved that he could hang with the big dogs tonight. But it's a matter of, will the dogs let him stay playing with the pound, or are they just going to throw him out and let him drown once again?
Well, at least you proved to the world that you are a wrestling fan tonight instead of going to some MMA. You proved that you were a wrestling fan showing up to a wrestling event. Thank you for coming to Renegade's Way tonight. Hopefully you'll be in Tokyo August 16th for Destination War. Fans, this was the post-game show. Later tonight, I will be right here with Chris DeLeon. I will be on here with a few more superstars as well. Stay tuned. August 5th, live on Rebellion. Live from the Asia World Arena. It will be the return of Wednesday Night Rebellion, which was the flagship show. It will be Sid Foster versus Chris Knox. The return of Aaron Youngblood will go one-on-one with Anthony Walker. Tag team match, Blackwood and Arceus will take on Chris Hero and DMG. Then in the co-main event for the HLPW World Title, Key Morbid, Curtis Strong, Stoner, Steve Starkiller Smith, and Shady Sean McKenzie. Then in the main event for the DRW Championship and the Undisputed title, TJ Shadows will go one-on-one with Miguel Roderick live in Asia at the Asia World Arena. Thank you all for joining us. Thank you, and good night.